Breathing in, breathing out. Finding a rhythm with your breath. Leaving the outside world outside the room. There's a lot going on, but we can't control what's going on, but we can control our reactions to it. So by doing a yoga practice, having deep breaths, and the movement of yoga takes our mind into a clearer, more tranquil space. So notice how your breaths are getting longer. Your exhalation is getting longer. Notice how that piece of string is pulling you up, how your shoulders are dropping down. And then bring your hands together and take a deep breath in as you take your arms up, up, up. And exhale and take your arms wide. And again, breathe in, breathe in, breathe in. Feel the stretch up. And out, pulling in your tummy muscles as you exhale. Breathing in and exhaling. And 4 more, really feeling the stretch up, allowing your ribs to stretch. And exhale. Breathing in, exhaling. And 2 more. And 1 more, breathing in and exhaling. And then taking one hand and placing your fingers in between your eyebrows, just giving it a rub in between your eyebrows. And then taking your hand onto your jaw and just giving your jaw a rub. And then taking your hands onto the back of your neck, just rubbing the back of your neck. And taking your hands onto the top of your head and just rubbing the top of your head. And then tapping all over your head. Wake up the brain cells. A good feeling, just tapping all over your head. And then take your hands down, shoulders down, piece the string pulling up to the ceiling, and look round to the right. Breathe in, exhale, and left. And right, and left. And then come back to centre, look up to the ceiling, and look down. And then look forward, look to your right, left, and then look up, and down. And 1 more time, right, left, up, and down. And then come back to centre. Take your right arm up, place your biceps against your ear, take the hand over, and gently pull your ear over to your right hand side. And come up, and take the other arm. Take it over. Let the shoulder drop, breathe. And then come back, take your arms up. Feel the stretch up, up, up as you turn and take your right hand behind you, left hand onto your right knee. Looking over your shoulders, spinal twist, wringing out your spine from the day. And breathe in, exhale, come up and turn and look over the other shoulder. Breathe in, exhale, exhale, come up, take your arms up. Take your right hand onto the mat and come over into a seated half moon. And come back up and take your left hand onto the mat. Reach up and over. Seated half moon. And come back up. Take both arms up into the air. Interlock your fingers and push your hands away. Shoulders down. Breathe. And push your hands forward. Shoulders down. And take your arms behind you. Interlock your fingers. Lift up. Chest lifted. Breathe. And then take your arms down. Roll your shoulders round. Take your arms out to the side. Now push your arms back as far as you can. Your shoulder blades will come together. And then wrap your arms around yourself, giving yourself a hug. Really important. Feel that hug. Lift up. Take your arms out. And stretch round, taking your arms around. Breathe in. Exhale, lift up. And round your back, really pulling on your shoulders. Breathe in. Exhale, open up your heart, open up your lungs. Exhale, bring yourself round. And 4 more. And in. And 3. Opening up your heart, opening up your chest, embracing everything around us. 2. And 1. And come back up. Take your arms out. Feel that stretch out with your arms and circle your arms round. Circle them round. 8. Really using your biceps and your triceps. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the other way. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And flap them up and down. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And once again, take them up above your head. Arms will be slightly burning. Push your hands away from you. And once again, push your arms forward. And then take your hands behind you. Interlock your fingers. Lift up your chest. Take your arms up as far as you can, keeping your chest lifted. And come down and roll your shoulders round. And again, take your arms up and turn. Look over your right shoulder. Spinal twist. More you press on your right knee, the more spinal twist you'll get. Breathe in. Exhale. Come up and turn round to the other side. Pulling on your left knee. Spinal twist. Breathe in. Exhale. Come up. Take your right hand down. Half moon. Breathe in, exhale, come back up and come over to the other side, reaching over to the other side. And then come back up, take both arms up above your head and then take your arms and just circle them for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 and take them the other way. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring your arms back as far as you can and then hug yourself in. And for 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Really important that we feel the touch, feel the stretch, and come back up. Take your arms up above your head and place your hands on the floor behind you for a seated back bend. Lifting up, pushing up, breathing, and then take a deep breath in. Exhale and fold forward. Again, just as far as it feels right for you. Some of you will just have your hands on the floor. Other ones will be able to get your nose on the floor. That's it. Whatever is right for you tonight. Breathe in. Exhale. Feel that stretch. And come back up. Take your arms up. and arms down. And then lift up your knees, take your legs out, and feel that your legs are as straight as you can make them. Bring your toes back towards you, push yourself up from behind, breathe. Really feel that stretch, spread out your toes, push your heels away, lift yourself up, still feel that piece of string pulling you up. Bring your hands together and take a deep breath in, take your arms up. Now feel that stretch up, you're stretching up, up, up. Your heels are pushing away, your toes are coming back towards you. Your heels are almost lifting up off the ground. Take a deep breath in, exhale, and push your legs away from you. Breathe in, exhale, forward and up, and forward and up. Allowing that stretch, good. And 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Every time you're folding from the hips, just going that little bit further. 3, 2, and 1. And come back up, arms down. Now bring your feet in and bring your feet together. Now hold on to your ankles. So you're here and you're holding on to your ankles. So much so you can lift them up. Your knees feel like someone's standing on one knee, standing on the other. So you're lifting yourself up, pushing your knees down. Some of you might well have your knees flat on the ground. Other ones will still be up here. It's fine. Your stretch. You do what you can do. Pull on your ankles. And then push those knees in and take them down. Breathe in and exhale. 8 and down. 7, 6. Really feeling the stretch through your inner thigh, through your groin, but no groin strains, no inner thigh strains, please. 3, 2, and 1. Now really feel those knees going down as far as you can, lifting yourself up, shoulders down. And then take your left leg down onto the mat. Take the right leg, lift it up, place your right hand onto your right foot. Bring the heel down and up as though you're rowing a boat. So you're using your shoulder, using your arm. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then bring the left hand, take it round the right foot. Take the right hand down so you're holding on to the lower leg. And just give that leg a shake. And your hip will be getting a really good stretch. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then bring the foot onto the inside of the thigh. Feel the knee pushing down as much as possible. Feel the toes coming back and take your arms up and fold forward. Now some of you can interlock your fingers and place your hands behind. Other ones will need your straps or you just take your hands down wherever you can. Not a competition, just as far as is right for you. Take a couple of deep breaths here. And come back up. Take your arms up and arms down. Bring your leg up, your knee up. Take your arms out and wrap your arms around that knee. Just hugging it in. And then let that leg go back down to the floor. And take the other arm. Take it round your foot. And bring the heel up and over. So you're really using your arm, and the most important thing is you're using your hip. For another 8, 7, 6. We hold a lot of emotions in our hips, so we're just having a bit of a focus on them today, letting go of anything we don't want in our bodies, opening up our chests, our hearts, our lungs. 3, 2, and 1. And then bring the foot up, take the right hand onto the foot, take the left hand in the space you've created, and just let that knee turn. So you're really using that hip. And then place the foot onto the inside of the thigh. Reach up and come forward. Again, just as far as it feels right for you. Feel that stretch all the way through your hamstring, through your glute. Folding forward, breathing. And come back up, take a deep breath in and arms down. Lift up the left leg, take your arms out and wrap your arms round that left knee. And then let that leg go back down to the ground. Take a deep breath in, exhale. Remember, it's the fold forward from the hips, folding forward. Breathing in, exhaling. And come back up, arms down. Now, take your legs as wide as you can on your mat. That's it. So really stretch those legs away. Push yourself up from behind. Bring your toes back towards you. And at the same time, do push yourself up from the front as well. That's it. Good. And then lift up your arms and turn and look to your right leg and come down your right leg. Just as far as you can, breathing in, exhaling. That's it, so you're folded over. Most of you have disappeared now, can't actually see you. All down on your leg. Good. Doesn't matter how far you go, it's just really important to feel that stretching. Do use your strap if you need to. And breathe in, exhale, come up and turn and come down the other side. Hold it for 3 deep breaths. Really feeling that stretch, feeling your spine lengthen, just going as far as is right for you today. And take a deep breath in, rise up, turn, come down your right leg. Feel that stretch through your inner thigh, through your hamstring. Breathe in, exhale, feel yourself lifting up. Turn and come down the other side. Breathe in, exhale, lift up, turn and down, and up, and turn and come down the other side. And then take a deep breath in, lift your arms up, take your right arm down and place it on the inside of the right leg. Bring the left hand up and over, looking underneath the left arm. And breathe in, exhale, come up and go over to the other side. Looking underneath your right arm, breathing. And come back up, take your arms up, toes back, and come forward. Take hold of your legs, wherever you can, your hands, wherever you can, and bring yourself forward. Now, some of you, I know, will be able to get your chin on the mat, on the floor. Other ones will be going, and we'll get to here. Please, Accept where you are and just go as far as you can go tonight. Feeling that stretch, feeling the spine is as straight as possible. And come back up. Take a deep breath in, arms up and arms down. And roll your shoulders round. And then bring your legs in. Take a deep breath in, take your arms up and fold forward. Coming back up, take your arms up and arms down. And then take your right hand, take it around your right foot and lift that right leg up into the air. Now if that feels too much, just lift up your knees and wrap your arms around your knees. Okay? Right leg up as straight as possible, bending into the elbow, breathing. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back down. And the other side. Lift up the other leg. That's it. As straight as possible, bend into the elbow, breathing. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And come back down. Take a deep breath in, toes back towards you. Exhale, come forward. And come back up, arms up and arms down. And now bring your knees in like this. So if you've already been like this, that's fine. Just stay here. You're stretching through your arms, stretching through. We did one, we've done the other. Stretching through your shoulders, through your arms. Now, if this feels comfortable, take your hands down and hold on to your feet. Now, if that is comfortable, come up onto your sitting bones. If that is comfortable, take your legs straight up into the air. Good, well done. Do as much as you can. That's it. Good, excellent. I can see lots of feet up into the air. Try and have your hands attached to the feet if you possibly can. If it feels too much, come to here. So stop here if your hands can't quite attach to the feet. That's it. 8, 7, 6. Try and bring your feet together. Some are just slightly wide. 4, 3, 2, 1. Take your legs wide. Hold it. 8. Excellent. 7, 6. Bend your knees if you have to. 5, 4. Don't worry if you fall out. Come back in. 3, 2, 1. Bring your legs back. And then let go. Push your feet away as you let go. Pull in your tummy muscles. Good. 8, 7, 6. Pull in those tummy muscles. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let the feet drop and push them back up into the air. 7, 6. Good. 5, 4, 3. Don't worry if you fall out. Come back in. 2 and 1. And now push your legs away and come up. Take them up in the air. For 5 and take them up. And 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Well done. Bring your knees in and then let your feet come to the ground. And take your arms out and wrap your arms round again. Good. And then take your legs down to the floor. Take a deep breath in. Exhale and fold forward. and come back up. Take your arms up and arms down. And then take your feet underneath you and come in to child's pose. Pushing your hands away, forehead onto the mat. Breathing. Really feeling that stretch forward, pushing your butt back, breathing. And then when you're ready, come up onto all fours. Placing your wrists underneath your shoulders, knees underneath your hips. First of all, we've been sitting down a lot. First of all, just circle your hips around. One way and then the other way. Shoulders underneath your wrists, breathing. And then come back to center and find those abs. They're there. Breathe in, exhale, lift them in and up. Breathe in, exhale, lift them in and up. And again. And another 5, 4. Really finding those tummy muscles, lifting them in and up. 3, 2, and 1. And now add in your spine. Take your spine up into the air and take a deep breath in. Exhale, come down and look up, pushing through your chest. And breathe in, exhale and up and down, looking up. And up and down and up and down. And then come back to center. Take your knees wide, big toes together. Push your butt back and come down into wide leg child's pose. And then come up, bring your knees underneath your hips again. Take your hands forward so that your hands are further forward than your shoulders. Take your toes underneath you and push yourself up into down dog. Feel that down dog position. Breathing in, exhaling. Feel that your fingers are spread on your mat. Your shoulders are down away from your ears. You're breathing. And then push one heel down, the other heel down. Really getting the stretch through your calves, through the back of your legs. And then come right up onto your toes. Bend your knees and then straighten your legs. Up onto your toes, bend your knees and straighten your legs. Up, bend and straighten. And again, up, bend and straighten. And one more time, up, bend and straighten. And then from here, come into plank, hold it. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Push yourself back up. You shouldn't have to change your hand position or your feet position, but if you need to, please do. Hold it in down dog. And plank. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Down dog. 2 more deep breaths here. And plank. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come down, knees down, butt back, and take your arms down by your side. And then when you're ready, push yourself back up into down dog. And come into plank. Now if you need to come to your knees, please do like this. Lighter version on your knees and bend your elbows. Just as far as you can, bend your elbows. So to here, 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 wherever's right for you. And then come down to the floor, push yourself up into cobra. And come down and push yourself up into cobra. And down and push yourself up. And down. And then take your toes underneath you, push yourself up into down dog. And bring your right leg in between your hands. Bring your body weight forward to help it. And take the right leg back, down dog. And then bend your knees and bring your left leg in between your hands. Help it if you need to. And take the left leg back, down dog. And then when you're ready, walk your feet into your hands, more difficult than it looks. Bend your knees and slowly, slowly peel up. Lifting up into mountain pose. So your abs are engaged, your chest is lifted, your shoulders are down. Piece of strings pulling you up to the ceiling. And breathe. And take your arms up. That's it. And look back. So back into a back bend just as far as is right for you. And come back up, arms out. Look down one arm, look down the other. Breathe in, exhale. Eyes down the wall, eyes down the floor. Take your hands either side of your feet. Bend your knees and take your right leg, take it back behind you. Deep lunge position. And left leg back, down dog. And plank, and crocodile, and cobra, down dog. And bend your knees, bring your body weight forward as you bring your left leg in, right, bend your knees, arms up, and down, and arms up, and back, forward, hands down to the floor. And it's left leg back, right leg back, plank, crocodile, cobra, down dog. And it's right leg in, left, arms up and arms down. Now if you want to crack on and just do a few sun salutations, please do. If you want to stay with me, please do, okay? So abs engaged, chest lifted, piece of string pulling you up to the ceiling. And arms up and back, forward, hands down to the floor. Bend your knees, right leg back, left, plank, crocodile, cobra, down dog. And it's left leg in, right, arms up and down, and arms up and back, and forward, hands down to the floor. And it's left leg back, right, plank, crocodile, cobra, down dog, and right leg in, left leg in, arms up, arms down, arms up and back, and forward, hands down to the floor. And take your right leg back, deep lunge, left, plank, crocodile, cobra, down dog, left leg in, right, arms up, arms down, And again, arms up and back. Forward, hands down to the floor. Left, right, plank, crocodile, cobra, down dog. And it's right leg in, left, arms up, arms down, well done. Breathing in, exhaling. One more set. Arms up and back. And forward, hands down to the floor. Right leg back, left, plank, crocodile, cobra, down dog. Left leg in, right, arms up, arms down, and arms up and back. Forward, hands down to the floor. Left leg back, right, plank, crocodile, cobra, down dog. And it's right leg in, left, arms up, arms down. Well done. Roll your shoulders round. And take your arms up and back and forward, hands down to the floor. Now you're either going to step or jump back into plank. So whichever feels right for you, bend your knees and jump or step back into plank. Take yourself up into down dog. Breathe. Take 5 deep breaths here. And then when you're ready, we're going to roll into up dog, which rather confusingly is taking your body weight forward, shoulders over your wrists and looking up. Now, if you want to roll over onto the top of your feet, please do. And then roll back into down dog. And again, roll into up dog. So you roll over onto your tops of your feet if you can, into up dog. And back into down dog. And one more time. Into up dog. And up into down dog. Very confusing, up dogs and down dogs. Now take a deep breath in. As you exhale, bend your knees and we're going to come into pigeon. Take your right leg, take the lower leg across the mat and take the knee as close to the right wrist as you can. The lower leg is diagonally across the mat. Push the left leg back and come down and place your forehead onto your arms. So if you're not quite sure, my lower leg is diagonally across the mat, bringing that foot up as much as you can. And the stretch is all the way through your glute here. Okay, now if that feels too much and your knee can't take it, come onto your back and place your foot onto your thigh like this and push the knee away like this. Okay, so you have a choice of which one you do. Now let's hold it for another 5 deep breaths. And then when you're ready, place your hands onto the mat again. Take your toes underneath you, push yourself back up into down dog. Now, if you're on your back, just swap your legs over. Otherwise, bring your left leg in, taking the lower leg diagonally across your mat. So the lower leg is diagonally across your mat as much as you can. Push the right leg back and then come down, forehead onto your arms. If that feels too much, then do take the left foot on to your thigh like this. Don't strain. Some of you I know might need to do this And this is absolutely fine. It's the difference between pigeon and flying pigeon. Right, let's hold it for another 5 deep breaths, whichever one you're in. And then come up. Take your toes underneath you, push yourself back up into down dog. Take a deep breath in here, really feeling the stretch. And then bend your knees, come down, push your butt back, and take your hands on to your heels. Holding onto your heels, place the top of your head onto your mat. And then lift up the butt as much as you can. So the top of your head is on your mat. You're holding on to your heels and you're pushing your bottom up into the air. Not very dignified, but very effective. You have to pull hard on your arms. Hold it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back up. Take a deep breath in. Bring your hands together into prayer position. Push your butt back and slowly come forward. Hands in prayer position, pushing your little fingers away. And then come up and come up onto your knees. Now, there's lots of stages. We're going to do camel, lots of stages. Now, for some of you, just place your hands into the small of your back and allow yourself just to go back into a kneeling back bend. Now, if that feels enough for you, stop here. If you can and you want to, take your heels up, so you're on your toes, and reach back for one heel, reach back for the other heel. Pushing your thighs forward. Now, if that feels great and really easy, keep your feet flat on the floor and come back and reach out for one heel, reach out for the other heel. Pushing your thighs forward. So lots of choice. Go into camel, whichever one feels right for you. Hands onto your back, toes underneath you, or else feet flat. And reach back and hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And come back up. Feel how that opens up through your chest. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. Take your arms up and fold forward into child's pose. So that's really opening through your chest, through your lungs. Embracing what's coming before us. Take another couple of breaths here. And then when you're ready, come down onto your mat and come onto your tummy. Stretch your arms away. Breathing in, exhaling. And then take your hands, place them. We've just done cobras, just going to do them again. It's really good heart opening stuff. Take a deep breath in, exhale, lift up into cobra. Looking up and come down. And twice more. Breathe in, exhale. Be really aware of how this is opening up through your shoulders, through your heart, through your lungs. And down. And one more time. Take a deep breath in. Exhale and push yourself up into cobra. And down. Now take your arms out again. Lift them. And really stretch them away. Stretch your feet away. And then when you're ready, lift up your left arm. Now it might not come very high. You might only be able to get it a little way off the mat. Chin on your mat. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back down. And your right arm. Lift it up. Now, even however far it can come, you're engaging all these muscles all the way down your arm and all the way through to your shoulder. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And come back down. And then your right leg. Lift it up. Use your glutes. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And come back down. And the other side, your left leg. Stretch it out and lift it up. Using your glutes. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And come back down. Now raise your left arm and your right leg. Deep breath in, exhale, lift them up. Left arm, right leg. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And come back down. And the other side. Left leg, right arm. Deep breath in, exhale and lift up. Left leg, right arm. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back down. Now lift up both legs. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. Use your glutes. Use your hamstrings. Lift up both legs. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back down. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. Stretch out your arms and lift up both arms. Stretch up, lift up, and your head and your torso just as far as you can. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back down. Take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, you're going to lift up your arms, your head, and your legs. Really good back strengthening stuff. Take a deep breath in, exhale, and lift up just as far as you can. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back down. Look to your right hand side. Breathe in, exhale. And we're going to do that again. Stretch out your arms, stretch out your legs, and lift up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take your arms down by your side and look to your left hand side. And then take your arms out to the side, stretch your arms away, stretch your legs away. Now you're going to lift up your arms, your torso, your legs, everything off the mat, so you're just balancing on your abs, sort of. Take a deep breath in, exhale, and lift up. So you're just lifting up as far as you can. Looking up to the ceiling. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come down and look to your left hand side. Just recover and take your arms out to the side again. And we're going to do that one more time. Take a deep breath in, exhale, and lift up. 8, 7, as though you're going through the ocean. 5, 4, really using your glutes. 3, 2, 1. Come back down, look to your left hand side. And now when you're ready, lift up your right leg and take your hand around the foot. Now if that feels fine, but thank you very much, you don't want to do any more. Just stay here. Then, if you can, lift up your left leg and hold on to the foot. But if you'd rather not do both at the same time, just do one. Now push your feet into your hands and we're going to lift up. Now if you've only got one leg, just stay exactly where you are and don't lift up. Okay, so take a deep breath in and as you exhale, push your feet into your hand. If you've got one leg, stay exactly where you are. If you've got two, push up. Just as far as you can, lifting up. 8, 7, 6, push your feet into your hands. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back down and let your gaze go to your right hand side. Hold it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now, if you had one leg before, lift up the other leg. Otherwise, lift up both legs again. Push your feet into your hands, shoulders down, and take a deep breath in. Exhale and lift up just as far as you can. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back down, look to your left hand side. Breathe. And then when you're ready, push yourself back up into child's pose, pushing your arms forward, forehead onto your mat, butt back. And then come up and roll over onto your back, bringing your knees into ball. And then let the left leg go down. Keep the right leg up, knee to shoulder. And then swap your legs over so the right leg goes down, the left leg comes up, knee to shoulder. And swap it over again. Knee to shoulder the other side, right leg up, left. That's it. Just take a couple more breaths here. And swap it over. And let that leg go back down to the floor. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, pull in your tummy muscles and lift up both legs. Take your knees wide. Take your hands down the middle and push your knees out to the side. Now if that's comfortable and your back is on the floor, take your hands around your feet and lift one foot up and lift the other foot up. Bring your knees down either side of your ribs. If that's not comfortable, then just keep your hands on your ankles. Take another 3 deep breaths here. And then bring your knees together. Take your arms out to the side and let your knees go over to the right hand side into crooked branch. And then come up and go over to the other side. Looking down the opposite arm. And come back up and go over. And breathe in, exhale, pull in your tummy muscles and go over to the other side. And come back up. Let your legs go down to the floor. Take a deep breath in. Take your arms up above your head. Stretch your arms away. Stretch your heels away. And just relax it, and then take a deep breath in. Exhale, stretch your heels away, stretch your fingers away. And relax it. Bring your arms down by the side. Now, if your back is pulling at all, please place blocks underneath, or else just lift up your legs. You can take your knees wide, whatever feels comfortable. And just take 5 deep breaths here, congratulating yourself on what you've done tonight. Feeling how your shoulders are down, away from your ears. How your chest, your heart, your lungs have filled up and are open. Noticing how your mind is clear after tonight's practice. Take another 3 deep breaths here. And then when you're ready, just roll over onto your side. Push yourself up into the sitting position where we started. And bring your hands together. And take a deep breath in as you take your arms up and out. And again, arms up and out. And one more time. Arms up. Bringing your hands together, and thank you very much for joining me for Monday evening yoga practice. Thank you very much. Well done. I hope you feel stretched and relaxed.